Ever paused in the middle of your day and wondered why we have fingerprints? Imagine each one of us carries around a unique identifier, right at our fingertips. Historically, these intricate patterns have played a crucial role in distinguishing one individual from another. Even today, they continue to be invaluable in numerous fields, from forensics to unlocking your smartphone. Aren't they just random patterns, or do they serve a greater purpose? Stick around as we dive into the fascinating world of fingerprints. Right at the heart of every fingerprint lies a tale of science and evolution. Let's delve into the world of fingerprints from a biological perspective. It's quite a fascinating journey that begins even before we are born. When a fetus is about 10 weeks old, the skin on the fingertips starts to form patterns. These patterns, known as dermal ridges, are unique to each individual and remain unchanged throughout one's life. But what causes these patterns to form? The answer lies in the layer of skin below the surface, the dermis. As the fetus grows, pressure from the developing volar pads, that's the fleshy part of your fingers and palms, causes the overlying skin to buckle and fold, creating those unique ridge patterns we know as fingerprints. Here's where genetics comes into play. While it's true that identical twins share the same DNA, they don't share the same fingerprints. You see, although the genes dictate the general layout of the fingerprints, loops, whorls, or arches, the specific details are influenced by a multitude of factors. These include blood flow, pressure from surrounding tissue, and even the position of the fetus in the womb. Hence, even a tiny change in any of these variables can lead to a unique set of fingerprints. Now, you might think that our fingerprints serve no purpose other than aiding law enforcement in identifying individuals. However, they have a more practical function. The ridges enhance our ability to grip objects and perceive textures. They provide friction, which prevents objects from slipping out of our hands. They also amplify vibrations caused when our fingers touch an object, enhancing our sense of touch. In essence, our fingerprints are a complex blend of genetic and environmental factors, a testament to the intricate and multifaceted nature of human biology. They are a unique identifier, a practical tool, and a marvel of nature all rolled into one. So the next time you look at your fingertips, remember, it's a scientific marvel you're beholding. Your fingerprint, just like your name, is a unique identifier. But what makes it such a reliable means of identification? Let's dive in. Imagine you're an investigator at a crime scene, sifting through evidence to solve a mystery. Among the clues, you find a single fingerprint. This tiny piece of evidence can be the key to unlock the entire case. That's because no two people, not even identical twins, have the exact same fingerprints. Each fingerprint is a unique pattern of ridges and valleys formed before birth and remaining unchanged throughout a person's life. Fingerprints have been used in forensics for over 100 years, ever since an Argentine official named Juan Vuitteric made the first criminal fingerprint identification in 1892. Today we have advanced databases containing millions of fingerprints, allowing us to match a single print from a crime scene with a specific individual within seconds. But crime scene investigations are just one aspect. Fingerprints also play a crucial role in the world of biometric technology. You may use your fingerprint to unlock your smartphone, sign into your bank account, or even board a flight. This isn't just for convenience, but also for security. Your fingerprint is something you always have with you, and it's nearly impossible for someone else to replicate. In fact, the chance of two people having the same fingerprint is estimated to be around 1 in 64 billion. That's almost 10 times the current world population. This makes your fingerprint one of the most secure identifiers that you possess. However, this doesn't mean that fingerprint identification is foolproof. There can be errors, especially if the fingerprint sample is smudged or partial. But with the right conditions and technology, it remains one of the most reliable methods we have for verifying a person's identity. So next time you press your thumb to unlock your phone, remember this: in a world of 7 billion people, your fingerprints single you out. Now, how cool is that? Believe it or not, our ancestors didn't have the same fingerprints we do. As you might have guessed, fingerprints, like many other aspects of our bodies, have evolved over millions of years. But why? Why did our ancestors develop these unique, intricate patterns on the tips of their fingers? Well, let's venture back in time to when our ancestors were still figuring out how to make fire and invent the wheel. They needed every bit of help they could get to survive in the wild, and one of these survival mechanisms, you guessed it, fingerprints. Now, the exact reason for the evolution of fingerprints is still a subject of debate among scientists. However, one popular theory is that these patterns provided an evolutionary advantage by improving our ability to grip objects. You see, the ridges on our fingers create friction against the objects we hold, helping us maintain a firm grip. This would have been particularly useful to our ancestors, who had to climb trees, hold on to tools, or catch prey. Another theory suggests that the unique patterns of our fingerprints enhanced our sense of touch. The ridges might act like tiny amplifiers, boosting the signals sent to our brain when we touch something. This would have been a major advantage in a world where touch was a crucial sense for survival. These theories, while fascinating, are still just that, theories. The exact reasons and mechanisms behind the evolution of our fingerprints remain shrouded in mystery. But what we do know is that these unique patterns have been with us for a long time, evolving along with us, helping our ancestors in their fight for survival. So the next time you look at your fingertips, remember that you're looking at a piece of evolutionary history, a feature that has been shaped by millions of years of survival and adaptation, a testament to our ancestors' determination to survive and thrive in a challenging world. Turns out, our ancient ancestors might have had a firm grip on survival thanks to their evolving fingerprints. Ever wondered if all fingerprints around the world are the same? Well, let's dive into this fascinating topic. Just like our diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, our fingerprints also exhibit unique variations across different racial and ethnic groups. But here's the captivating part. Amidst this diversity, there lies a shared pattern, a universal human blueprint, if you will. You see, our fingerprints are formed by a combination of genetic and environmental factors during our development in the womb. These factors, in turn, are influenced by our ancestral background. For instance, research has indicated that certain fingerprint patterns might occur more frequently in some races than in others. But remember, these are tendencies, not hard and fast rules. Now, while it's intriguing to explore these differences, it's also vital to remember that the diversity of fingerprints across races doesn't imply any sort of superiority or inferiority. Fingerprints don't define our abilities, our intellect, or our worth. They simply serve as unique identifiers, almost like nature's barcodes etched onto our skin. So, as we marvel at the array of fingerprint patterns worldwide, let's not lose sight of the shared story they tell. They speak of our common origin, our shared journey as a species. They remind us of our collective identity, even as they affirm our individual uniqueness. So no matter where we're from, our fingerprints tell a universal human story. So we've journeyed from the womb to the wide world, tracing the story of our fingerprints. We've explored the science behind these fascinating patterns, delving into the microscopic world of ridges and sweat glands. We've discovered how our fingerprints, as unique as snowflakes, speak volumes about our identity and even about our evolutionary journey. We've also uncovered the intriguing variations of fingerprints across different races, showing us that our fingerprints, like us, are a vibrant tapestry of diversity. Each whorl, each loop, each arch is a testament to our individuality and our shared human experience. It's truly remarkable, isn't it? How something as small as a fingertip can hold such profound truth about us, about our past, and potentially about our future. Now that you know the tale behind your fingerprints, why not share your own fingerprint story or observation? Remember, every fingerprint holds a unique story waiting to be shared.